Good morning. It's another gorgeous day out here. Lovely, sunny eastern North Carolina. I've got chores to do. And yes, the title of the video, or the whole thing of the video, is about me building gates for the garden, because there's no gate or gates for the vegetable garden, so that has to be done. So let's get watering, and then we'll move on to the gates. How about that? I'm dragging the hose from the side of the house out into the vegetable garden, and yes, I actually will eventually run a hose pipeline out to the vegetable garden, because this is just silly. One day, if I get a hose line over to the vegetable garden there, I want to do maybe a sprinkler. So this way the sprinkler can do the work, maybe like one of those ones on a pole. So, and then the sprinkler can do the work, and I don't have to sit there and water all of that, and I could go do something else. That's another day. The other thing, I don't know about where you guys live, but we have these horrible flies. No, seriously, I've never had flies like this before. It's just crazy. They have these flies called deer flies, and these guys are like little kamikazes, and they just go whacking into you, and then they try to eat you. Seriously, I don't know, I got a bunch of bites on me, they bleed. These guys are voracious, and they're buzzing around my head today. Crazy. I think I'm going to make the gate 38 inches by roughly 38 inches. I've never made a gate like this before. I really have no idea what I'm doing, which is nothing different than normal, and I have the gloves because the wood is very rough, and I'll get to sanding in a minute. So 38 by 38 is roughly the dimension we're going with. This gate really is just more for decorative, maybe to keep the bigger critters out, maybe like a dog, but honestly, it's not to prevent the deer from getting in. Maybe deter them a little bit, but it's just really for decorative. Again, maybe keep critters like dogs out, but that's about it. So why am I still talking? Let's get more wood and get to work. I know I mentioned I'm building a gate. What I didn't mention is that I'm building it out of pallet wood. So I've been getting a lot of deliveries from Lowe's with dirt and soil and mulch, etc., etc., and then I have these pallets. To throw the pallets out, I have to dismantle them, put them into the garbage can, which takes up a lot of space, or find someplace. It's a whole hassle. But why throw them out when I can reuse them in the garden? I can make things from them, i.e. this gate and the other gates that I need to build. Very important. If you're working with any sort of tools, doing any sort of construction stuff, always wear the proper eye and ear and safety stuff. Don't do what I do, because you're going to get hurt, and then that's bad. And so, yeah, don't do what I do. Just do the right thing and do as I say, not as I do, that kind of thing. Yeah, let's just get back on with it. I'm going to try to give the wood a once over a little bit with the belt sander. I'm not looking to make the wood perfectly smooth, just knock off the rough edges so that when I'm handling the gate I don't get massive splinters in my hands, that kind of thing. So I'm going to now start constructing the fence, putting all the pieces together, as it were. Now again, I've never done this. I'm kind of going off pictures, things I've seen on Pinterest, which I know is not exactly the right thing to do. And I know there's probably 1,000 better, different ways to do this. But this is the way I'm going to do it for now. Live and learn. It's a learning experience. Hopefully when I'm done, I have learned something And then if I have any questions, or if you guys have any comments, please leave them below. But if I have any questions, I'll then go out to the interwebs and I'll do some more Googling and research. But so essentially the gate's gonna be 38 inches high, 38 inches wide. It will do a curve, or I'll try to do some sort of curve. It's gonna be a little rough. We'll see how that pans out. And yeah, oh, and the slats, I'm not going to sit there and do math, because I'm terrible at math, and make everything perfectly symmetrical. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it. I'm gonna eyeball where I think the slats will kind of go. I'm also gonna be working with 2 different lengths of slats, some that are approximately 38 inches tall, 3 that are 38 inches tall, and 4 that are about 36 inches tall. Again, I'll just kind of eyeball it, wing it, try to make everything as squarish as possible. Again, I'm not that good, but if more square it is, the betterish, right? And then once it's all assembled, I will then paint it, and we'll see what the end result comes out to. Okay, the camera seems to be giving me quite a bit of problems today, and I'm not sure why. Maybe it's the sun, maybe it's overheating, maybe it's just user error. Either hoot. Got the fence built. The next step is to paint it. I have some paint. I'll slap that on, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I think it's dry enough. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna do the back side, then maybe flip it back, do the front side again, and then we'll wrap this whole thing up. Let's get to it. I've painted the fence front and back, or the gate I should say. I painted the gate back and front. I'm not going to bore you. I have more coats to do. I want to do at least 2 coats on the gate. I'm not going to bore you with that. But let me know if you'd like to see another gate video, because I have 3 other gates to build for the vegetable garden. I was thinking one of them doing just a frame with some leftover wire mesh that I have in the center of the frame, and I don't know. I make these things up as I go along, but let me know if you'd like to see more gate videos, how I make a different type of gate, because all the gates are going to be kind of different, and they're not all going to be the same. But this is what I got for today. This is going to go on the entrance facing closest to the house. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. What's my dog doing? If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Click on the bell icon to be notified when I post up a new video. This is not for YouTube's sake. This is for your sake. This way you know when I do a new video, and if you want to see what antics I'm up to next or how the garden is progressing, if you hit that bell icon, you'll be notified, and then you can see what's happening in and around the garden. This is episode 50. I was thinking about doing a garden tour today, but that's not happening because, well, I'm in growing zone 8A, and things are progressing quite nicely, but I think I'd like to be a little further along before I do a garden tour video. There will be a garden tour video sometime between now and, let's say, the second week of June. Not sure when. If you don't follow me on Instagram, give a follow on Instagram. I'll basically put it right below where I'm waving my arms frantically. I try to post up pictures there of things that you will not see on here on YouTube. So if you follow me on Instagram, you get to see what's some of the things, again, you don't see here on YouTube. Make sure you hit the like button if you like this video. If you have any comments, suggestions, if you want to see something else or different, please leave a comment below. If you like the snazzy shirt that I'm wearing, so be sure to check out the merch link below. You can go pick yourself up a shirt. If you don't like your shirt, maybe you can get the hand logo on a coffee cup or a travel mug. That'd be pretty cool. And I cannot think of anything else really. So this time I think is the end of the story. I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.